The 7 essential vitamins that will transform your leg strength. Imagine waking up every morning feeling strong and steady on your feet. No wobbling, no weakness in your legs, no painful muscle cramps, just confidence in every step you take. For many of us, especially as we age, maintaining leg strength becomes increasingly important. It's not just about being able to go for long walks or climb stairs without getting winded. It's about preserving our independence and quality of life. The good news? The secret to stronger, more resilient legs might be simpler than you think. While exercise certainly plays a vital role, the nutrients you consume daily could be the missing piece of your leg strength puzzle. Today, I'm breaking down the 7 most powerful vitamins and minerals that can transform your leg strength, improve your balance, and keep you moving confidently for years to come. Before we dive in, I'd love to know where you're joining me from today. Drop a comment below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest health tips. Let's build a healthier, stronger future together. 1. Vitamin D. The sunshine nutrient your legs can't live without. Let's start with what might be the single most important nutrient for maintaining strong legs as we age: vitamin D. Have you ever noticed how your legs feel heavier and weaker during winter months when you're getting less sunlight? That's no coincidence. Vitamin D plays such a crucial role in leg strength that even a mild deficiency can leave you feeling unsteady on your feet. Here's what makes vitamin D so special. It doesn't just support your bones, it directly powers your muscles. As we age, our bodies undergo natural changes. Muscle mass gradually declines, bones lose density, and movements that once felt effortless become more challenging. Many people assume this decline is simply the inevitable cost of getting older, but in many cases, a vitamin D deficiency is silently making things worse. The problem? Our bodies become less efficient at making vitamin D from sunlight as we age. Our skin doesn't convert sunshine to vitamin D as effectively, and many of us spend less time outdoors. The result is a widespread deficiency that's robbing millions of people of their strength and stability. Research published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found something remarkable. Seniors with healthy vitamin D levels had noticeably stronger muscle fibers, better coordination, and improved balance compared to those with low levels. The difference wasn't subtle, it was dramatic enough to significantly reduce their risk of falls and fractures. Think of vitamin D as premium fuel for your leg muscles. Without it, they simply can't perform at their best. This nutrient enhances protein synthesis, how your body builds muscle, and improves the communication between your nerves and muscles. One fascinating discovery is vitamin D's role in maintaining fast-twitch muscle fibers. These specialized fibers are crucial for quick reactions when you suddenly lose balance. They help you catch yourself before a fall occurs. As these fibers deteriorate due to vitamin D deficiency, your reaction time slows, making falls more likely and more dangerous. Beyond muscle function, vitamin D helps reduce inflammation in muscle tissues, which means less pain and stiffness in your legs. Many people who suffer from mysterious leg cramps or chronic discomfort find significant relief simply by optimizing their vitamin D levels. Ignoring a vitamin D deficiency doesn't just mean weaker leg sit opens the door to serious health problems. Without sufficient vitamin D, your body can't properly absorb calcium, leading to brittle bones that fracture easily. A simple stumble could result in a life-changing injury. The solution is straightforward: sunlight exposure. Spending just 15–30 minutes in direct sunlight, preferably in the morning or late afternoon, can naturally boost your vitamin D levels. Exposing your arms and legs maximizes absorption. Vitamin D-rich foods. While food alone usually isn't enough to meet your needs, incorporating fatty fish, salmon, mackerel, sardines, fortified dairy products, egg yolks, and mushrooms can help support your overall intake. Supplements. For many people, especially those who spend limited time outdoors, a vitamin D supplement is essential. Most experts recommend 801 IU daily for optimal bone and muscle health, though some people might need higher doses under medical supervision. If you're unsure about your vitamin D status, a simple blood test can tell you where you stand. Many doctors now routinely check vitamin D levels, especially in older adults, recognizing its critical role in preventing falls and maintaining mobility. 2. Calcium. Building strong foundations for your legs. When we talk about strong legs, we can't ignore the crucial role calcium plays in supporting both bone strength and muscle function. Unlike younger individuals whose bones are constantly rebuilding themselves, as we age, we gradually lose bone mass. This makes our legs, particularly the hip, femur, and lower limbs, more vulnerable to fractures. A minor fall that might have been harmless in your youth could result in months of recovery or even permanent mobility loss if your bones lack calcium. But calcium's importance goes far beyond bone density. Every single step you take depends on calcium for smooth muscle contraction. When you stand up from a chair, climb stairs, or simply walk across a room, calcium ions trigger the muscle contractions that make these movements possible. Without adequate calcium, your muscles may cramp frequently, feel weak, or fail to generate enough force to keep you stable. This is why many people with calcium deficiency experience leg cramps that wake them up at night, general muscle weakness, and reduced stamina. So where can you get this vital mineral? While dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese remain excellent sources, they're not your only options. Leafy greens like kale and bok choy, almonds, tofu, canned sardines with bones, and fortified plant-based milks also provide significant amounts of calcium. The key is variety. Incorporating multiple calcium sources into your diet ensures steady absorption and better bone maintenance. Aim for 200 milligrams of calcium daily, ideally from a mix of foods rather than relying solely on supplements. Speaking of supplements, they can be valuable, especially when combined with vitamin D, which enhances calcium absorption. However, more isn't always better. Excess calcium intake, particularly from supplements, can lead to issues like kidney stones, digestive problems, and calcium deposits in arteries. Finding the right balance is crucial. One often overlooked factor in calcium's effectiveness is physical movement. Weight-bearing exercises like walking, resistance training, and even light jogging stimulate bone remodeling, directing calcium exactly where it's needed most. Without regular movement, even adequate calcium intake can't fully strengthen your skeletal system. Remember, neglecting calcium doesn't just weaken your bone set, robs you of the ability to move freely, engage in activities you love, and maintain your independence. Strong, stable legs begin with strong bones and well-functioning muscles, both of which depend heavily on calcium. 3. Vitamin B12, the nerve protector your legs need. While much of the conversation around leg strength focuses on bones and muscles, there's another critical factor that often gets overlooked: nerve health. This is where vitamin B12 becomes absolutely essential. Think of 12 as the nutrient that keeps your body's electrical system functioning properly. It maintains the health of nerve fibers that carry signals from your brain through your spinal cord and into your legs. Without it, these signals become weak or garbled, leading to a gradual loss of control over your movements. One of the most common but least recognized symptoms of B12 deficiency is a feeling of heavy, tired legs, often accompanied by numbness, tingling, or pins and needles sensations. Many people dismiss these symptoms as simple fatigue or a normal part of aging, not realizing that a simple nutrient deficiency could be the culprit. The challenge is that B12 deficiency has become shockingly common, especially among older adults. Unlike other vitamins that can be stored in fat or absorbed through a wide range of foods, B12 absorption is highly dependent on digestive health. Your body needs adequate stomach acid and a special protein called intrinsic factor to extract B12 from food. As we age, stomach acid production naturally decreases. Conditions like gastritis and acid reflux make matters worse, as do medications like antacids and acid reducers that millions of people take daily. Add to this the fact that many people unknowingly consume diets low in B12-rich foods, and you have the perfect storm for a gradual depletion of this essential nutrient. The consequences extend far beyond just feeling weak. Left uncorrected, B12 deficiency can lead to permanent nerve damage, affecting balance, coordination, and reflexes. Many people who suffer from frequent falls or difficulty walking are actually experiencing the neurological effects of long-term B12 shortage. The decline typically happens so gradually that most people never connect their increasing leg weakness or coordination problems to a simple vitamin deficiency. Instead, they assume it's just an inevitable part of getting older. Fortunately, restoring B12 levels can have remarkable effects on mobility and energy. Studies have shown that people who correct their deficiency experience noticeable improvements in strength, endurance, and overall leg function. So, where can you find this critical vitamin? Unlike many other nutrients that can be obtained from plants, B12 is found almost exclusively in animal products. The best sources include lean meats, especially beef, fish and shellfish, particularly clams, eggs, dairy products, liver, one of the richest sources. For those following plant-based diets, B12 fortified foods like cereals and plant milks become essential. Supplementation is often necessary, especially for vegetarians, vegans, and older adults who may have absorption issues. The good news: B12 is one of the safest vitamins to supplement, as excess amounts are simply excreted in urine. Many older adults benefit from taking higher-dose B12 supplements or receiving periodic B12 injections, especially if they have difficulty absorbing it through food alone. Regular blood tests can help ensure you're maintaining optimal levels and preventing the gradual decline in leg function that so often accompanies deficiency. Remember, strong legs aren't just about physical strength, they're about nervous system, efficiency, reaction time, and coordination. No matter how much you exercise, if your nerves aren't firing correctly, your legs won't respond the way they should. That's why maintaining adequate B12 levels is one of the most overlooked yet powerful strategies for preserving mobility as you age. 4. Magnesium, the muscle relaxer that prevents leg cramps. Have you ever been jolted awake by a painful leg cramp in the middle of the night? Or maybe you've experienced that tight, seized-up feeling in your calf after a long day on your feet. If so, you might be experiencing the effects of low magnesium, a mineral that plays a crucial behind-the-scenes role in keeping your legs functioning smoothly. Every time you take a step, magnesium ensures your muscles receive the proper signals to contract and relax in a coordinated fashion. It acts as the master regulator of muscle function, preventing spasms, reducing fatigue, and supporting endurance. One of the most common yet least recognized symptoms of magnesium deficiency is restless leg syndrome and those dreaded nighttime leg cramps. Many people experience sudden, painful muscle contractions in their legs, particularly at night, disrupting sleep and making it difficult to recover from daily activities. This isn't just a minor discomfort, it's a sign that your body is struggling to regulate muscle relaxation properly. Magnesium helps calm overactive nerve signals and keeps muscles from seizing up unexpectedly, making it essential for those who struggle with muscle tension and involuntary contractions. But magnesium's role doesn't stop at muscles. It's also crucial for bone density and joint health. While calcium often gets all the attention for bone health, it cannot do its job effectively without magnesium. This mineral helps regulate calcium transport and ensures it's properly incorporated into bones rather than being deposited in soft tissues, where it could contribute to stiffness and joint pain. Studies have found that higher magnesium intake is linked to greater bone strength and reduced risk of fractures, making it an essential component of overall mobility. So why do so many people lack this crucial mineral? Magnesium deficiency has become increasingly common for several reasons. Medication interactions. Many commonly prescribed medications, including diuretics, proton pump inhibitors for acid reflux, and certain blood pressure drugs, can deplete magnesium levels. Stress. Chronic stress burns through magnesium reserves quickly. Poor diet. Modern processed foods are notoriously low in magnesium compared to whole foods. Aging. Our ability to absorb magnesium decreases as we get older. The combined effect is widespread deficiency that gradually chips away at strength, endurance, and flexibility. This is why many people experience a gradual loss of stamina walking shorter distances, climbing stairs more slowly, and feeling fatigued after simple activities. It's not just age, it's often a lack of the right nutrients to fuel performance. Replenishing magnesium levels can have an almost immediate effect on leg health, reducing cramps, improving energy, and restoring a sense of ease in movement. The best dietary sources include leafy greens, spinach, kale, nuts and seeds, especially pumpkin seeds and almonds, whole grains, legumes, especially black beans, avocados, dark chocolate. Look for 70% cocoa or higher. For those who struggle to get enough through diet alone, magnesium supplements can be an effective solution. Magnesium citrate or magnesium glycinate are generally more easily absorbed by the body than other forms. The transformation that occurs when magnesium levels are restored can be remarkable. People who once felt heavy and sluggish find their legs responding with renewed energy. Those who suffered from frequent muscle cramps or stiffness notice relief, allowing them to sleep better and move more freely. Even balance and coordination often improve as magnesium helps regulate the neuromuscular connections responsible for steady movement. If you've been battling leg cramps, stiffness, or unexplained fatigue, increasing your magnesium intake might be the simple solution you've been searching for. 5. Potassium, the electrolyte that keeps leg muscles functioning. Have you ever experienced that sudden, gripping pain of a calf cramp that makes you freeze in your tracks? Or maybe you've noticed your legs feeling unusually shaky or weak after standing for a while? These common problems often trace back to a simple electrolyte imbalances, specifically low potassium levels. Potassium is the unsung hero of muscle function. It acts as a key regulator, helping to balance fluids inside and outside of muscle cells. When potassium levels dip too low, muscles can contract involuntarily, leading to those painful cramps that so many people experience, especially in the legs. For older adults who may already have reduced circulation or diminished muscle mass, these cramps can be more than just an annoyance. They can be truly debilitating, limiting activity and reducing quality of life. But muscle cramps are just the beginning of potassium's importance. This essential mineral is responsible for transmitting signals between nerves and muscles, ensuring smooth, controlled movements. When levels are low, the communication between your brain and your leg muscles becomes less efficient, leading to trembling, weakness, or even difficulty lifting your feet properly, a condition sometimes called foot drop that significantly increases the risk of tripping and falling. And let's face it, for seniors, avoiding falls isn't just about convenience. It can be a matter of life-changing importance. Beyond muscles, potassium plays a surprising role in maintaining strong bones. It helps neutralize acids in the body that can break down bone density over time. Studies suggest that a potassium-rich diet can slow the rate of bone loss, reducing the risk of osteoporosis and keeping your legs structurally strong. So, in many ways, potassium isn't just about muscle function, it's about ensuring that both the muscles and bones in your legs work together harmoniously. How can you ensure you're getting enough potassium to support your legs? Fortunately, nature has provided us with an abundance of delicious potassium-rich foods. Bananas, the most famous source, but not actually the richest. Sweet potatoes, one of the best sources. avocados, spinach and other leafy greens, beans and lentils, oranges and orange juice, tomatoes, yogurt. Even a simple baked potato with the skin can provide more potassium than a banana. The key is incorporating a variety of these foods into your daily diet so your muscles and bones receive consistent nourishment. For those who struggle to get enough potassium through food alone, supplements might seem like an easy fix. However, potassium supplements should be approached with caution and typically only taken under medical supervision. Unlike some other nutrients, excessive potassium can be dangerous, particularly for people with kidney problems or those taking certain medications. The recommended daily intake for adults is 600 milligrams for women and 400 milligrams for men. This amount is typically achievable through a well-balanced diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and legumes. If you're concerned about your potassium levels, especially if you're experiencing frequent leg cramps or muscle weakness, it's worth discussing with your healthcare provider. They can check your levels with a simple blood test and help you determine the best approach for your individual needs. Remember, healthy potassium levels mean stronger, more reliable legs that can carry you through life's adventures with confidence and ease. 6. Vitamin K, the traffic director for calcium in your legs. When people think about nutrients essential for strong bones, calcium and vitamin D usually steal the spotlight. But there's another key player that deserves far more attention: vitamin K. Think of vitamin K as the traffic controller for calcium in your body. Without it, calcium can't reach its proper destination, your bones. Instead, it might end up deposited in arteries or soft tissues, where it can lead to stiffness, poor circulation, and even cardiovascular issues. In other words, vitamin K ensures that calcium strengthens your bones rather than causing problems elsewhere. It acts as the critical link that guides calcium to where it belongs, keeping your legs structurally sound and mobile. For older adults, this becomes increasingly important. Studies have shown that individuals with higher vitamin K intake have stronger bones, lower fracture risk, and better overall bone health compared to those with low levels. The science behind this is fascinating. Vitamin K activates a protein called osteocalcin, which works like glue, binding calcium to your bone matrix. This makes bones denser and more resistant to breakage, exactly what you want to keep your legs strong and stable as you age. But vitamin K's role doesn't stop with bone health. It's also essential for joint function and muscle performance. Many people don't realize that healthy legs require not just strong bones but also flexible joints and well-functioning muscles. Vitamin K has been shown to reduce inflammation in joints, which can slow the progression of osteoarthritis and alleviate knee stiffness, a common complaint among older adults. If your knees ache when you move or feel stiff after sitting for too long, vitamin K might be the missing nutrient that could help ease your discomfort and keep you moving freely. Additionally, emerging research suggests that vitamin K helps support muscle strength and coordination, particularly in aging adults. It does this partly by regulating calcium levels within muscle cells, ensuring proper contractions and preventing the kind of uncoordinated movements that can lead to instability. So where can you find this wonder nutrient? Vitamin K comes in two main forms. Vitamin K is found primarily in green vegetables: spinach, kale, Swiss chard, collard greens, Brussels sprouts, broccoli. Vitamin K2 is found in fermented foods like natto, fermented soybeans, aged cheeses, egg yolks, liver and other organ meats. K2 is particularly beneficial because it stays active in the body longer and plays an even greater role in directing calcium into bones rather than arteries. If you're looking to boost your vitamin K levels naturally, increasing your intake of green vegetables and fermented foods is the best strategy. Even adding a daily serving of kale to a smoothie or incorporating sautéed spinach as a side dish can make a significant difference in your vitamin K status. For people who have difficulty absorbing vitamin K from food, especially those with digestive disorders or on long-term antibiotic supplementation, may be appropriate. However, caution is essential if you're taking blood-thinning medications like warfarin, Coumadin, as vitamin K plays a role in blood clotting and can interact with these medications. Always consult with your healthcare provider before starting any new supplement. The benefits of optimal vitamin K levels for leg strength and mobility are substantial stronger bones, more flexible joints, and better muscle function combined to keep you moving confidently and comfortably for years to come. 7. Vitamin B6, the unsung hero of nerve and muscle health. Last but certainly not least, let's talk about vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine, a nutrient that plays a far greater role in leg strength and muscle function than most people realize. While many nutrients contribute to mobility, B6 is essential for maintaining nerve health, supporting muscle repair, and ensuring that your body effectively uses protein to build and maintain muscle mass. Without adequate B6, even the strongest muscles can weaken over time, and simple movements like standing up from a chair or climbing stairs can become exhausting. One of the most overlooked aspects of vitamin B6 is its connection to nerve signaling and coordination. Your brain communicates with your leg muscles through an intricate network of nerves that depend on B6 to function properly. When B6 levels are low, these signals can become sluggish or misdirected, leading to numbness, tingling sensations, and even unsteady walking patterns. Many people mistake these symptoms for age-related muscle loss when, in reality, their bodies simply lack the right nutrients to maintain proper neuromuscular function. Another crucial function of vitamin B6 is its role in preventing inflammation-related muscle fatigue. B6 helps regulate inflammatory responses in the body, reducing muscle discomfort and keeping your legs more flexible and resilient. If you've been experiencing persistent stiffness or slower recovery after activity, increasing your intake of vitamin B6 might be a game changer for how your legs feel and perform. Beyond muscle function, vitamin B6 is vital for red blood cell production. These cells transport oxygen throughout your body, fueling your muscles and ensuring they have the endurance needed for sustained activity. A deficiency in B6 can lead to lower hemoglobin levels, which means your muscles may not receive the oxygen they require. The result? Early fatigue, heaviness in your legs, and reduced stamina. If you've ever felt unusually tired after short walks or light physical activity, it could be your body signaling a need for more B6. Fortunately, this essential vitamin is found in a variety of delicious and accessible foods: poultry, chicken, turkey, fish, salmon, tuna, bananas, potatoes, chickpeas and other legumes, fortified cereals, nuts and seeds. Incorporating these foods into your daily meals can naturally replenish your B6 levels, supporting both nerve function and muscle strength. For individuals with digestive issues, poor nutrient absorption, or dietary restrictions, B6 supplementation may be necessary to achieve optimal levels. The recommended daily intake varies by age and gender, with older adults typically needing around 1.5 milligrams per day for women and 1.7 milligrams per day for men. While it's generally safe to obtain B6 from food, excessive intake through high-dose supplements should be approached with caution, as long-term overuse can potentially lead to nerve damage. The best strategy is to focus on a balanced diet, rich in B6 sources, ensuring a steady supply without unnecessary risks. With adequate vitamin B6 levels, you may notice improved endurance in your legs, better balance and coordination, and a greater sense of strength and stability in your daily movements, all contributing to greater independence and confidence in your physical abilities. Bringing it all together, your action plan for stronger legs. Now that we've explored these 7 essential nutrients for leg strength, you might be wondering how to incorporate them all into your daily routine. The good news is that many foods contain multiple leg-strengthening nutrients, making it easier than you might think to cover all your bases. Here's a simple action plan to get started. Add leafy greens daily. Dark leafy greens like kale, spinach, and collard greens provide vitamin K, magnesium, calcium, and potassium all in one package. Try to include at least one serving every day, whether in salads, smoothies, or sautéed as a side dish. Include protein with B vitamins. Foods like chicken, fish, and eggs provide both the protein your muscles need and essential B vitamins, B12 and B6, that support nerve and muscle function. Snack on nuts and seeds. Almonds, pumpkin seeds, and walnuts are packed with magnesium and other nutrients that support leg strength. Get some sun. Try to spend 15-30 minutes in direct sunlight several times a week to boost your vitamin D levels naturally. Consider a targeted supplement routine. Based on your diet and individual needs, you might benefit from supplementing specific nutrients. Vitamin D and B12 are particularly common needs, especially as we age. Stay hydrated. Proper hydration helps transport all these nutrients to your cells and supports overall muscle function. Pair nutrition with movement. Even the best nutrition can't replace the benefits of regular physical activity. Simple weight-bearing exercises like walking, gentle squats, or Tai Chi can maximize the effectiveness of these nutrients for leg strength. Remember, consistency is key. Small daily habits can lead to remarkable improvements in how your legs feel and function over time. If you found this information helpful, please hit the like button. It really helps us bring you more valuable content. Drop a comment below with your thoughts, questions, or what topic you'd like us to cover next. We love hearing from you. And of course, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest health tips and insights. Stay informed, stay healthy, and keep those legs strong and steady.